And welcome everyone, thank you very much for joining me today on my latest episode. Obviously, as you can see, it's the part 2 of my show which I done last week. Liverpool's inconsistency and why it was being lacking. If you haven't seen me part 1 and you've just clicked on the video, go and check that out first. And mainly in the second part, it's going to be about what yous, all your amazing fans and supporters of this channel, and Liverpool fans. They've left their comments in the first video, and I'm going to be getting back to them, so we can relay to each other, and we can all get stuck into it in this video as well. Obviously, in the first video, we talked about really the inconsistency, whether it was down to transfers, injuries, lack of squad depth, a variety, obviously changing tactical flexibility, Jurgen Klopp's tactics. There's a variety of things that we ran through in the first video. So, and basically, obviously, I'll start off with thank you very much everyone that left any comment really on part 1 as well. And if you like this video, leave it a like, and I'll probably even do a part 3 if you comment and you want to get involved as well. Obviously, if you've missed part 1, I give you another opportunity. So if you want a part 3, just leave a like on the video and get involved. Subscribe to I do Liverpool news, transfer news, Liverpool news in general, really, on Liverpool Football Club, the club I love and the club you love as well. But yeah, let's get stuck into it. Thank you very much. Haytham, he's mentioned, obviously you can see the comment there. Defence and goalkeeper must looking for a new star. If they change, Liverpool would be world-class club and can defeat anybody, anywhere. Obviously, defence and a goalkeeper, Hayden has talked about. We talked about, maybe I talked in the first video as well. Well, thank you very much, mate, for leaving that. The goalkeeping situation is something that, a lot of Liverpool fans, it's been a thing for the last couple of years. Mignolet in and out. Obviously, Karius coming in the summer as well. Obviously, he come and he broke his hand, which wasn't there, or he sprained it. He done something to his hand anyway. Wasn't the best start to his career, but it's still one that's questioned and thrown at Liverpool. If we're going to be credible title challengers, really, we need every club, as I said in the first video. As thank you very much, mate. He's relayed. I said in that video, we needed a world-class goalkeeper, and I think we still do as well. And Hayden has basically said what we've all been thinking, majority of us as Liverpool fans. But Mignolet, he's our current goalkeeper, and Karius as well. And we got a very good third choice in Dan Ward, which I wish he got a more of a chance. But thank you very much, mate, for leaving your comments. The Red Revolution, I'm happy that we won yesterday, but we really need to turn up against Spurs and City. Losing to them by a big score line is embarrassing. I think, obviously, it's a nice one very much, mate. Obviously, coming up against the big boys is something that's not been a problem for Liverpool Football Club in the last couple of years, but obviously this season, it is embarrassing, really. We've been picked apart, and Spurs and City are two of the best teams in the Premier League. Tactically, we got outfought in those games, and decisions didn't go our way. Obviously, i.e. the Mane ridiculous red for me, personally. It was a dangerous tackle, but the Red Revolution, thank you very much, mate. If you want to get comments back on that as well, let me know your thoughts, everyone. It's not been a problem the last couple of years. We've always turned up against the big teams, but it's always been the small teams that's been the difficulty. We've always drawn against teams that we should be winning, and we could talk about, obviously, that's a main thing as well. I think I might have missed on the first video on part 1. I think we used to be thinking the same as well. When we've played at home, when we're picking silly draws up at home or even losing at home, if you're looking for a very good title challenge, you need to be winning every single home game. We need to make Anfield a fortress like it used to be back in the day, obviously the 70s and 80s. We need to make teams fear us again. Obviously, even Manchester United, as soon as Fergie left, teams are coming to United and picking up points. It's really frightening, and especially I think the fear factor out of Old Trafford and Liverpool has gone. Teams come up and they're comfortable. We should not be making them comfortable, and that's down to, obviously, the fans. But most importantly as well, it's down to the players to make the fans want to engage in a football match and sing their hearts out. Because the last couple of seasons, especially paying season ticket holders or fans in general that are going to the game, you sat there and you're like, even when I've gone, the atmosphere has not been the best, but it's the football on the pitch is what's most important. That gets the team behind you as well. But leave your comments on that as well. Thank you very much, the Reds Revolution, for leaving that. Owen, my mate, thank you very much for leaving the comment, bud. Klopp's way and Klopp's way only. He's too stubborn to realise some of his tactics don't work. I think the Spurs game was his breaking point with our defence. Love the video. Keep it up. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it, fella. But yeah, Owen's talked about his tactics there. Jürgen, there's some games where you're like, why are you taking substitutions off at like 70, 80th, or he's waiting. There's a lot of things with Jürgen Klopp. There's a variety of things that I might think and you might think as well. But if you can leave, Owen, and everyone watching this, your personal opinions on Jürgen Klopp's tactics, really. Do you think, obviously, his substitutions, have they been late? Or do you think anywhere in his plan in taking Liverpool forward, obviously the defence needs changing, or something needs to be going on there, really, in his tactical plan when he comes up in a big game scenario. But Jürgen, he's a very good manager for what we've seen what he's done in Bundesliga when he won two obviously Bundesliga titles. But I'm no doubting his quality as a manager, Jürgen Klopp, and we got the right man. But thank you very much, Owen. Just saying, Klopp needs to really realise some of his tactics don't work, and it's very important that your managers will learn that over their career. I think even when he took Lovren off very early on, a couple of weeks ago, I think that was a slap in the face to him, and it was a wake-up call, because for me personally, when I seen that game, I was like, Jürgen had to put in a position there as a manager. You should know your players inside out, and the manager he is, if I was a player, or you, and you know when your players aren't mentally right, and he sent him out in a bad situation, and that was wrongly on Klopp's behalf as well, and wrongly on Lovren as well. So he should have really spoken and said, Gaffer, I'm not ready for this game. But Klopp threw him out. Rightly so, he gets paid, Lovren, but you could see his head was absolutely gone in the first 20 minutes, and it was very evident to, obviously, against Spurs, like. But yeah, nice one. Thank you very much, Owen. Hillary Clinton emails servers are less leaky than Liverpool's defence. Thanks, Nad. Thank you very much for the comment, mate. Yeah, it's defence, as always, everyone. It's a thing that we're going to be learning over the next couple of seasons. It's bad now at the minute, but it's always been the case for Liverpool Football Club, and it's not just Klopp, it's not been Rodgers, Roy, Rafa even. But the best defensively manager that we've had was Rafa Benitez. Obviously played a 4-2-3-1 and a very, very amazing tactical flexibility of a manager who would shut up shop, but he knew his basics on basic defending, and it's something really that the past managers and current manager, really, it goes over the red. But let me know. Thank you very much, mate. Leaving comments. Stuart, nice one, fella. We've been inconsistent because we have had a rubbish transfer window, and we still have Lovren and Mignolet in our back line. We need a top-class goalkeeper and a centre-back, and we'll be fine. Thank you very much, Stuart. Really do appreciate the comment, fella. It's something that we talked about in the first video, but Stu, who do you think, if you can leave a comment again, mate, or anyone really for that matter, if you take off what Stuart just said, then leave your goalkeeper and your centre-back that you personally would go out and buy, and we'll see what comes up, if there's any names that really keep on cropping up. Obviously, Virgil van Dijk is the main one, but he hasn't been playing that well this season, has he? But it warrants a very big transfer fee. But let me know, or you get involved in the comment section. Your goalkeeper and mainly centre-back as well. Key. It's going to be key in January. See if we bring in anyone really for that matter. But thank you very much, mate. Really do appreciate leaving your comments. Alright, Chris. I don't feel like watching us anymore. We play rubbish, can't score and can't defend. For no creativity, no drive, no passion, nothing. Feel dull. Please change this. I wish I could, mate. It's hard that there's been a lot of us, Chris, and especially you, as you said then, and me. It's a frustration when at times we've picked up too many draws this season, and you sat there and you're like, oh, come on, what have we been doing? But at times will change. We've got a long way to go in this season, but I really do appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much. Michael Dunn. Hey, Jack Mac, how are you keeping? Very revealed Irish Liverpool fan on the Saturday. Revealed Liverpool fan. The reason we have been so inconsistent is because, first, our defence is a joke, and second, we don't have a holding midfielder who would take the game by the scruff of the neck, and three, we have too many injuries. Do you know when Lallana will be back sooner than Adam comes? The sooner, obviously, Adam comes, the better. And come on, Liverpool, you'll never walk alone, my friend. Thank you very much, Michael. Quickly touch on, first, our defence is a joke. Very much agreed. Hopefully it gets really improved. It's got to improve. It can't get any worse than we have actually been defending this season. On the second point, we don't have a holding midfielder. That's something we all talked about in the first video, innit? Really, we need a world-class holding midfielder. I think that's something that's very been missing. You look at the top teams in Europe, you've got a central midfielder, not necessarily a CDM, like a central defensive midfielder, but a midfielder that can really win possession of the ball and transition the ball and the speed in which it attacks and defence. Because we do need shielding in our two centre-backs, whoever it is, Virgil van Dijk or whoever comes in. The way in which we're tactically attacking-wise, we leave ourselves very, very open and obviously perceptible to obviously counter-attacks and all that. And thirdly, the point of Michael, we have too many injuries. Do you know when Adam will be back? Adam will be back very soon, mate. Obviously, he's coming back to full team training very soon. I think it's this week or next week. I've seen today, so that is very fantastic news. Him and Coutinho back in training. Adam, as I've said in the first video, and a lot of yous and all of us as fans, that Adam is I think he's the key that's been missing in that midfield. The lads in midfield have been doing amazing, but Adam is something. He's a different type of what we've actually got in there. And I lead into, obviously, another question in a minute. But thank you very much, Michael. Soccer Ribbib. Sorry apologies if I got that wrong, mate. But thank you very much for leaving comments. Our players are not fit enough for genopressing or are prone to injuries when genopressing all the time. Thank you very much, mate. Obviously, that's a key point that I brought up in the first video, but I really appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. It's something that was labelled, obviously, when Jurgen Klopp come in. He was pushing the players too much. The players in which that did have the injuries have got a horrible history of injuries. Obviously, Daniel Sturridge, Danny Ings when he come back. Adam Lallana has got a history of very bad muscular, obviously, injuries. Our players are not fit enough for genopressing, but obviously this was counteracted by obviously Jurgen Klopp. He brought in a sports nutritionist, or how you say it, but it's a thing. It's the way in which we play. We need to genopress. But thank you very much, mate. Genopressing, it has been missing in the last couple of weeks, and it's been missing. And we've seen that in parts in the Huddersfield game, especially in the second half. Obviously not in the first half, but the second half, you've seen them really getting stuck in, and you're like, yeah, that's what we've been missing. We need that bite from the top to the middle, and the defence, you just need a couple of tackles, get straight in, every single one of them. Obviously, Bobby Firmino started from the front, and he sets the genopressing, as I said. But thank you very much, mate, for that comment. Bartle, the biggest problem is that the players aren't good enough. Comparing Liverpool and Man City when there's only Coutinho who is good enough to start for City, and Mane and Salah would be good enough for the bench. The rest wouldn't make the squad. Bartle, thank you very much, mate. That's a very, very... I really love that comment. Obviously, it's a shame, innit? You look at Man City's bench, and City have piled tons and tons and tons and tons of money. Not saying Liverpool have not put heaps of money. We have done it over the years anyway, but City have done it all at a time where they can afford it. I'm not saying it's a thing. I wish I was never saying this, but if we had City's owners, I could say, yeah, we can go out and buy anyone. But Liverpool, over the last couple of seasons, we've not been buying enough, and we've not been buying enough quality. That's really Bartle, that you spot on there, mate, because he says Coutinho and even Salah and Mane would probably even get into the starting 11 or bench ready for City. It pains me, because I wish we had half the team of City, but the players that Liverpool have got at the minute, they're good, but they're not really to the standard of obviously the Barcelonas, the Bayerns, even the Cities currently, the way in which City are playing. They're on another level, and I'm hoping and fingers crossed. And we as fans have got full credit to obviously Klopp and what he's doing, his plans and that. But it's frustrating, innit? But thank you very much, mate. Everyone get involved in what Bartle's have to say. Then let me know all your thoughts as well. Pavin, Liverpool are the best is right, mate. Thank you very much. Nice video first. Hey. Nice one, mate. I really do appreciate your comments. Crichton, not watched your video yet, but I think we have missed Lallana. He's key player for us. You were spot on there, mate. Obviously, if you haven't seen the part 1, go and check it out. But I do talk about it, obviously, Adam Lallana in depth on that one as well. So if you haven't seen it, go and check that out. It's really, we talked a bit about it just then, but I'll go into more detail in part 1. Thank you very much, mate, for leaving a comment. Nabila, maybe because they are missing me, Jack. Thank you very much, mate. And this man, obviously Naby Keita, not the real one, but he's an absolute legend. I love this subscriber. Obviously Naby, absolute legends. A couple of years know him anyway, obviously in the classic comment section. But hopefully you're doing well, mate, and every single one of you are doing well. To conclude, really, Naby Keita, he's a player. If you haven't watched the lads for the Bundesliga this season, every time I've watched him a bit more, it's just the way he turns and the speediness of, obviously, we have not got that. Obviously, only if we've got Adam Lallana. Lallana is not English. He's a bit of a Spanish player, really. That's what makes him different from all the other English players that we've got currently in a national setup. But Naby Keita in that midfield, even if Chan does go, Naby Keita, we are getting one class player. If you're not doing anything this weekend or when the Bundesliga is back on, just go and watch RB Leipzig, because when he's, obviously, I think he's been sent off in the Bundesliga, so we might be missing a couple of matches, but I highly recommend everyone just go and watch the lad play on a Saturday or Sunday. Not like go to the stadium, but just watch him. The way in which he dictates play, it's ridiculous, the speediness of him. He reminds me of, like, tackling wise, but he's not as good, obviously, Kante, but it's the movement of Kante which stands him out in the Premier League. There's no one really at Kante's level, and hence why he's been, like, I think he was like player of the season, like 2 seasons on the bounce, and he's won 2 Premier League titles, really. So yeah, thank you very much, Naby. I really do appreciate that, fella. But yeah, get involved, obviously, in Naby's questions and all the others as well. But thank you very much, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Hope you're having a quality day. Apologies, it's a long video, but I wanted to get to all your comments. I really do appreciate every single one of you taking the time out to comment, and hopefully you enjoyed this video. Or you get interacting in the comments, and if you like this video, leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button for all Liverpool news daily and weekly as well, yearly round. But as always, everyone, have a quality night, have a quality weekend, and I'll be back tomorrow for a very new episode as well. So see you later. As always, everyone, you never walk alone. Ta-da. Come on, Redmen.